Hey, welcome back to the Burnouts podcast. I'm your host, Sage.
And I'm your other host, David. And together we are the Burnouts.
I wouldn't say that, but okay, sure.
Yeah.
We're like 2 of 5 or 6.
We roll at least 6 deep. It's winter break and the times are chill.
Yeah.
And I'm really enjoying it. How about you?
It's good. You know, being on break is always good, especially when you're in school. And actually, I really enjoyed my semester at school.
That's good.
I told you and everyone else, I actually had good classes and enjoyable professors, so that was good. But yeah, winter's always nice. I mean, it's like Halloween for me. It's just like festivities are amazing, and we need more of them.
Oh,
the year.
so fall's your favorite because of Halloween, so
yeah,
the
probably.
whole semester is just good vibes for you?
Oh yeah. I mean,
Okay.
well, generally, it depends on the class. If the classes suck, then it sucks overall. But I'm just saying that we need to make more holidays because Halloween and Christmas are amazing, and we need more of those.
Honestly, everyone should start recognizing a second Halloween in summer.
Second Halloween?
Yeah, why not? Halloween's everyone's favorite holiday already.
I love Halloween.
We need more excuses to do costume parties. Plus being in summer opens up more possibilities weather-wise.
You're right, but here's my thing. As much as I love Halloween, I sort of love it because of its rarity. We get a whole month.
Okay.
We get a whole month. We don't need a second Halloween.
Okay, what if we had an established holiday that wasn't the point is not to fuck you.
That's
Note from our producer.
yeah. Anyways.
The point is not to be scary, so it's different than Halloween. It's
It's just to dress up.
it's just to dress up. Yeah.
Okay.
You
What's
If you want to show the camera.
Oh no. We're good. We're good.
Fucking asshole.
What's the theme though? Because if it's not scary, summertime.
Sexy. Sexy Halloween in the summer.
Sexy is not a. Well, I guess it is a theme.
It is a thing. You
Well-
could just dress up as something cool. You
You
don't have
know-
to be scary.
You know the
it's you're not dressing up as a skeleton.
Theme?
Yeah.
summer blockbuster.
Yeah. So
Yeah. All the summer blockbusters. I guess that's kind of limiting though. You're like a shark,
no,
and that's it.
I mean, it could just be
The Rock Johnson.
general costumes that you would do, but the tradition does not include skeletons and goblins.
There needs to be a
You know how people dress up as goblins
Yeah,
for
it's
Halloween?
the second most popular one, sexy goblin.
Yeah.
But no, what is it?
I'm saying this
With
is
Halloween though, there's a reason why you dress up because it's scary. You know, you're trying to scare people. It's the one day
But
you can
people-
be truly yourself. You know, as Kanye said.
But people just dress up as fun shit.
You're right, but
Which I think there should be a second nationally recognized opportunity.
party time.
Yeah.
4th of July, we all dress up as
No.
presidential candidates. That would be amazing.
That's horrible.
It would get more people to vote. Turnout would be better. More people would be hyped for politics because politics are so much fun.
Yeah, everyone's really hyped to dress up as Dick Cheney.
That would be fucking great, dude. Who wouldn't want to do that? Dress up as Mike Bloomberg. Just old white guy. Oh man, dude. Every other ad I got on YouTube right now is Mike Bloomberg.
Yeah,
He's gonna tax the
I feel
rich.
people would run into some trouble, with the Obama costume, though. We don't want to get,
Yeah, Logic would dress up as Obama, and then
Yeah.
he would get killed. Rightfully so. It would be a mercy killing.
Yeah.
Um,
Just kind of put him out of his misery. Finally.
Yeah, dude. End of a decade, people are coming around. Oh, dude. Really annoying trend on YouTube right now is people are before 2020 ends, or it begins, watch this. And it's just a shitty 4-minute piece of crap video that they, churned out. But, I think that's the most clickbait title you could get, right? Because that's, within this decade, you have to watch this. Like if YouTube was a thing in 1999, the most clickbait thing would be before 2000. But we
That's
didn't have
true.
that.
Right.
So this is it. In the next decade.
I guess I haven't seen these videos, so I'm kind of out of the loop.
I've
here.
only seen a couple, but a lot of them are just meme compilations and stuff.
Oh, well, that's lame.
Yeah, or just think there's some where it's just creators being like, here's the past 10 years of my life, you know, it's just like,
That's cool.
I don't know.
Creators can talk about themselves. Like,
yeah,
that's fine.
I mean, like Ninja Sex Party did one. That was all right. You know.
Yeah.
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 Haven't really changed much, you know, but it's fine. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. For a lot of people, a lot of content creators, like on YouTube, particularly, like from 20 to 30, like, oh, that's a big time. That's a big change. I don't know.
Very big.
I guess for me, like 10 to 20 is fucking monumental because that's everything. That's like the foundation of who you are.
Right.
For a lot of people, like content.
Everyone.
For a lot of content creators, it feels like it just went from like shit to not shit.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, the simplest way you could put it is for everyone every 10 years, it's crazy.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Looking back on the decade, it's just whoa, and that's it. Great.
Yeah, exactly.
We're all just breathtaking now.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to talk about, man?
Yeah. I mean, I can switch topics.
Sure. I have nothing else.
This is like just a very specific experience I had that I thought was funny.
Mm-hmm.
In NBA 2K20, which is a game that I play because I'm a basketball nerd.
Mm-hmm.
There is a function where your fucking guy, your player that you build,
You guy.
yeah, basically everyone can like go to this like park and there's basketball courts in the park. I noticed while walking around, it's like they sort of render like a whole like couple city blocks for this whole like thing. I don't know. It's pointless for a basketball game.
It's just for the background. Yeah.
Yeah. I noticed there's like a wall of fame for last year's game, which I have no idea what like got you onto the list.
Like players.
Yeah, like it's actual players' usernames, and I have no idea what qualified them to be on a wall of fame out of the millions of people who play each game.
Yeah.
But I was looking through them, and the usernames were very funny.
Oh, nice.
I only have a few, but I just thought I'm just trying to pick the right order to say them in.
Sure.
So it's rated E for everyone, but you know some things get by in the usernames.
Yeah, not the tightest.
Yeah. We started off. This was like one of the first two I saw because they were in a alphabetical order.
Mm-hmm.
Abused Lungs 420.
Nice.
Let's see. Da Boy with the Strap.
Nice.
Dr. Booty. Pretty cool. Just seems like a chill guy.
Yeah. Good name.
Let's see. There's a lot of people, like obviously this is every game, there's a lot of people who are trying to like do their YouTube channel. So like 30% of the
YT.
Yeah, 30% of the usernames have YT, or like basically just that. And one of the names was Quavo 23YT.
I know YT.
And it's like, if you're gonna, like, you're a gamer, you're trying to market yourself as a channel, and your name is a rapper twice, and of all people, it's Quavo though. Like that's my question. It's like, who, why would that like be the rapper?
That seems like terrible branding.
Yeah.
And also
search engine optimization not high on that.
I feel like YouTube is the optimal place for you to take the numbers out of the last part of your name and you just left them in. And then YouTube at the end of the numbers.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that's rough, man. Jesus.
And then a few other choices. Gimme Becky 06, Henny God 96.
Nice.
I fuck yo BM 214. Fuck without the C, so
of course,
it passes the censors.
Perfectly clean.
And then probably my favorite, just because of how succinct it is, Jamarr gets bucket.
Oh, that's good. That one's that's probably the best one right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember oh man, in Rainbow Six Siege, they have like a chat restriction functionality, and recently like you can get banned for not too recently, but you can get banned for like, you know, toxic behavior.
Right.
Which is a common thing in video games.
Of course.
And so they've started to censor words. Like you used to just be able to like just type out like the N-word.
Right.
And
so you've been affected by these changes.
yeah, greatly has limited my abilities as a gamer, which is very frustrating. But more importantly, it was kind of funny because for the first couple of weeks, like, you could tell that they were sort of like, they were like testing all the ways that people would get around it.
Oh yeah, okay.
So like people would just type the N-word and then without a space just the number 1.
Oh.
And then it would be fine.
Oh, that's so bad.
Or it was just kind of funny just seeing like the creative ways people would go through it. Like, I think you could still type it in like Pig Latin if you're really desperate.
Oh,
because
totally.
that it just looks like gibberish, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
If you wanted to type the N-word, which we're not endorsing.
You know, not a gamer or anything. Jeez.
So I hope Rainbow solved that problem.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yikes.
You know. What was it? Oh yeah. This is more of like, I'm gonna transition.
Absolutely.
This is more of Max's forte, but I want to talk a little bit about Survivor because I've not watched Survivor. But I just went over to a friend's place and he's like, you need to like watch this, like on YouTube, just a compilation of one of the seasons where this guy Joe won, and he's like a police officer.
Wait, who's Joe?
Shut the fuck up. Okay, that shit's dead. All right. But no, like, it's like this police officer named Joe, and I'm not like, I never watched Survivor, but I will say that made me want to watch it because like, particularly him, like, it seems like most of the time like people are intentionally trying to like scheme. And, like, there's a lot of deception and intentional, like, mind, like, messing with things. But he was, like... It was, like, watching, like, a demigod amongst men. Like, he was so mentally above everyone else. Like, he just fucked everyone else up so bad.
So, like, Frank the Caveman on Opposite Worlds.
Frank the Caveman, but instead of just brawn, like, just straight
he's
up, like...
smart.
He is kind of, like, he's a police officer, and he's, like, a bit thick, so he's, like, this big dude. But... like, he's like the brains. It's entirely the brains, and it's hilarious because like, it's just like clips. I just watched clips of like throughout the entire season, and like, I'm gonna just spoil like, 'cause fuck it, this show's been out forever.
Yeah. This season came out 20 years ago probably.
Yeah, but like, oh man, like first of all, like his matter of deception. A lot of people do like petty stuff, or they'll see a member of the group who they don't like, or like they think is a threat, and they're like, we need to take him out. Like, he's just like completely around that. Like, he doesn't try to make enemies, but he knows who's like a threat, and he like min-maxes everything, and he works around it, and like he lies all the time. And it's so funny because like people take swears like really seriously. Like, I swear on this. And like every time he does it, he's like I swear on my mother. Or like there's another police officer, so he's like, I swear on my badge to you. He's like, you swear on your badge? Like, I swear. And it instantly cuts and he's like, it doesn't mean shit to me. They're just words. I don't care.
Okay, that's funny.
Yeah, no, like he doesn't care at all. Like he's he's fucking killed his mother like 5 times over from those swears.
Jesus.
But it was funny because like
cops are bastards.
Well, his wife was like be smart, like just do whatever it takes to like he's just being smart.
And then he's like, words. I swear on my wife.
Yeah, like he literally was, I swear on my wife, I swear. Like after like one time he sweared on like 5 things in a row, and I'm like, buddy, like you're watering down your swears. Like the more swears you add on, the less impactful they're gonna be, man. But it was hilarious. Also, like there are like immunity idols you can get, where like, you know, you vote people off, and so you can use it before a vote to try to call it.
Right.
But he also got a special idol where it works afterwards, so it's a guaranteed protection. Okay. So you don't have to call if you're getting voted off. It'll just protect you regardless. And he got like 2 idols. He got a special idol and a normal idol that he could like bargain with. And so he was just like a god. He was just running around.
That's funny that he was able to like play everyone like that.
Yeah.
Max mentioned someone named Russell, who's like a controversial Survivor character for multiple seasons. And I'm getting this secondhand from Max, but Russell's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna throw people's socks in the fire.
What? What?
He's just gonna like make enemies and piss everyone off and lose at the end because everyone hates him.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I'm gonna throw people's socks in the fire, bro. I remember...
He's crazy.
I watched some clips of actually another season where this guy Judd won. And Judd was just like, he was like Frank. He was just a strong, like handsome, kind of dumb idiot type.
I wouldn't call Frank handsome, but you do you.
He was like a handsome dude. And like early on they just called him Fabio, and that just stuck.
That's funny. Okay.
Yeah, so he was just Fabio for the entire show. And like... he was just like a complete airhead.
Max is howling with laughter.
Yeah, he was like a complete airhead, but he was likable.
Mm-hmm.
But like sometimes people would get on his ass and he's like, I don't know what I did wrong. Like I'm just trying to be silly and have a good time.
Uh-huh.
Like I don't know. The fact that he won was kind of insane because I guess he just seemed like a non-threat. But once they got later into the game, he just started winning competitions and he's like, I'm gonna just ride it out, bro. I don't care. And like towards the end, like people just started going nice to him because they're like, oh shit, like he's actually an issue now.
Yeah,
Which is pretty funny.
that's funny.
Yeah.
I love it. I would watch Survivor.
Yeah.
I watched like, I don't know. I don't even know if it counts as a similar show. I used to love this show called Treasure Hunters that ran for one season.
Oh, okay.
And it's basically like The Amazing Race, but it ran for one season like 12 years ago. And it was just
Jeez.
so fun.
Damn.
They went to like Morocco.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh, you know, that one was so fun. Like they were actually like solving clues. Like there'd be like these like cool challenges. Like that was great.
Yeah, the only challenges there were in the Survivors were just like finding the idols. But I mean, Joe just got them all that one season, so it didn't even matter. Yeah. I'm gonna jump back to like holidays.
Okay.
Do you have any Christmas plans, bro?
No,
Nothing?
I'm literally just vibing.
Well, I mean, you're at least doing shit with your parents, right, or something.
Honestly, not really.
You're just gonna leave the house? What? Nothing?
I mean, okay, so
Do you have a tree?
No. I mean, we're Jewish. I'm sorry,
Oh,
Sage.
never mind.
I'm sorry.
I forgot you're Jewish.
My dad is leaving probably the day of Christmas.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter to
This
us.
is so
That's
sad.
the thing.
It's sad.
He'll be like watching whatever. Basically, again, I'm a basketball nerd, and Christmas is the best day for basketball, so I'll be watching basketball.
All right, man.
Yeah, Lakers playing the Clippers should be exciting.
I'm just doing normal Christmas stuff. I mean, I guess I usually go to New York.
Kind of just like under the mistletoe, just chilling.
Just waiting, God, for anyone. But yeah, no. Yeah, just nothing much for me. But I will say, when I was there, I was in New York for Thanksgiving instead, and people were already doing like Christmas stuff. Like I went to get the Christmas tree with my mother.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
And it's like kind of
Wait, like Thanksgiving weekend, you did that?
yeah,
makes
exactly.
sense.
Kind of depressing Santa Monica tree shopping.
Oh, absolutely.
In comparison, because like Millbrook, like, you know, it's like country enough
that's
that like
prime tree.
yeah,
zone.
like we drove out to some places like their estate where like they farm and like over the winter like they make a living like selling trees.
Right. I feel like
So-
also up there would be like prime pumpkin patch country.
Exactly.
Like, here it's just depressing. It's just like in a parking
There are
lot.
some good, well, in Woodland Hills when you go up north a little, there's some good
Sorry, I live in the hills. So.
But anyways, yeah, like we got like the hand saw and we like cut our own tree and it was nice. Here there's like that one fucking like dinky lot near like Lincoln Middle School
Yeah.
and like that's
Yeah,
it.
it's that one.
That's like it's kind of depressing, man. I don't know. I mean, it's not like I blame the city or anything. I mean, we're in like goddamn concrete jungle. There's no way to get trees out here. It's probably expensive as hell.
Right. I do have one plan for Christmas, generally like the break. I don't know about you. Pretty sure you might be interested too. New Star Wars. I want to see it. I'm excited.
I was gonna
honest.
bring up before we well, we'll talk about Star Wars and then I have another Star Wars related question.
All right.
But I've heard bad things. I've heard a lot
about the new movie.
Yes, I've heard people, because you know how some people get the early scoop.
That's
I've
true.
heard them just say like, "Uh-oh," just a big fat.
I liked most of Last Jedi.
Really?
Yes.
Like even in retrospect, like
Yeah. Like.
good.
Like Rose, it wasn't the actress's fault. That was
No, she shouldn't get shit. That was stupid.
No, the
That was
actress
dumb.
absolutely, she was fine. However, the character was some lame Disney bullshit.
Yeah,
and
that's entirely writing and direction.
I did not like it.
Yeah.
However, I thought everyone else, like basically everyone else's like characters were dope. Like Rey and Kylo, I want to see what happens, and Poe and Finn.
Yeah,
They're cool.
The characters I would say are like they're certainly likable.
Like Rey's dope. I think Rey's a dope main character, and maybe this won't be great, but I thought Last Jedi was pretty cool in how it handled like the Force stuff with Rey.
Yeah, I mean I certainly like all the characters.
Visually.
Yeah, I like all the characters for the most part. The Rose thing definitely could have gone better.
Like not to be like a dead horse, but if you just delete Rose from the movie, it gets so much better. It would be so much better. But
although
I think it's really good.
Although I didn't like see Finn dying there unless it would be more impactful, like the whole like him kamikazeing. I didn't like. I felt like Rose was gonna stop him. It's not necessarily how I wanted it to not work though. Like I would have rathered some alternative to him not dying.
Yeah, maybe she could have like radioed him and been like, "Hey Finn, don't kill yourself."
Yeah, or like
saying crashing.
Yeah,
which was ridiculous because she should have just killed him. That's what would have happened.
Yeah. I mean that's just like there's no certainty that would work.
It was so stupid.
So it's just hilarious the idea that she just neutralizes everything.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, and then my biggest problem with it, I mean the plot, it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm not like a big Star Wars junkie, so I don't really care like that much.
Exactly.
I think honestly the biggest letdown for me was the casino scene, because I thought that would have been so fun and interesting. Like, you know how iconic the bars.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like a bunch of really gross CGI motherfuckers, and they were like, "Oh, we gotta get out of here!" And then they like ran out and they got on the horses and they fucking rode into the night.
That's still like half of Star Wars is a bunch of gross CGI motherfuckers.
I know, but they weren't like interesting. They were just in the background. It was like
That's
was
fair.
like prequels gross CG where they're just like, ugh, and it's like, ew, like get
That's
out of here,
totally
water.
fair.
Like,
But I would argue that in a way, like I get the criticism. In a way, it's kind of cool world building though to just have that going on in the background.
It's cool world building.
You notice it.
I think it's not a. I think it was underutilized. Is what I would say.
That's totally fair.
And the plot in general, I think, could have gone completely different. I thought they could have. It would have been awesome to have like Rey fall into like an evil, and then have Kylo become good, and like completely role reverse, because that's
Kylo's totally going to become good.
I'd love him to become good. Yeah, and all the trailers I've seen for like the new movie don't necessarily indicate that, but they wouldn't, because I'd be giving away the biggest turn.
He's going to be good. I could be wrong. I could be proven wrong like before this podcast comes out.
Yeah, I mean, if Disney wasn't behind it, I would almost expect like another Anakin where like he just gets nay-nayed. Like he just dies, and then like either he comes back for more like another trilogy, or like he's just dead.
Yeah.
But like because it's Disney, I feel like they'll like just.
I honestly, I gotta say, I trust J.J. Abrams
to like
handling Kylo.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Like, I think as anyone would say, like, regardless of whether or not it does well for the Star Wars universe, it was certainly fun watching Last Jedi. I don't think plot-wise it's a great movie, but like
the visuals are great. Like, they're awesome.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean,
and
top.
Plot-wise, I think for Rey it works, and Rey's the character I care.
Yeah.
Rey and Kylo, and they're the characters I care the most about. You know?
I'm a little back and forth. Like I kind of like that it's her backstory is nothing, because I'm really against the whole like chosen one type archetype.
Yeah.
So I like the whole like you're just a nobody doing it. But at the same time she's a nobody. Like she feels a little bit flat. Like I don't know much about her other than like she's like a good person. And she's like compassionate, and she does good stuff, but I don't know. I mean, I guess I haven't like rewatched the movies to really get in depth, I guess. So
at the end of Last Jedi, it seemed like Leia could be a bit of like a mentor for Rey to like guide her, which seems good. I think that's a good thing.
I mean, she kind of Max has given us the head shake, and he's like the Star Wars man, so I'm assuming that's a big fat no from him.
Dude, Carrie Fisher's dead.
They're gonna CGI her.
I don't really want them to CGI dead Carrie Fisher anymore.
They already did.
They already did multiple times. I don't want to see it anymore. I think I'm okay with Carrie Fisher being dead.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Rest in peace. But I was going to ask you about Star Wars related still, but different.
Go ahead.
Mandalorian. Thoughts on Baby Yoda? By the way, which isn't fucking Yoda. It's just the same species as Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
Okay, Max, do you know
No, it's a different...
Do you know what the name is for the species?
No one knows.
It's not even a thing?
No.
That's annoying, dude. That seems like the kind of thing that, like, deep Star Wars lore at the worst would have. Like, in some fucking old book, like, Yoda's a green giant.
But the thing about, like, Star Wars has, like, billions of extended universe
I know,
things.
but it's not like Yoda isn't one of the most important, iconic, well-known Star Wars characters.
An important character, there should be, like, one little secret. We don't know what the fuck this little green goblin is.
Yeah, I mean, but there are multiples, because there's Yaddle. Fuck that name, dude. That's so dumb. It's like It's like if we knew one guy named Albert, like, and we didn't know his species, so people called them Alberts, and then there was a female one named Alberta, bro. Like, oh, shut up. Like, that's so dumb. But either way.
I don't know if that applies, but go on.
I just mean, it's like Yaddle just sounds like female Yoda. It's like, it's fucking like, oh, tomato. Thank you so much for that interesting name. You couldn't name her, like, Karen. I don't know.
Karen, the Jedi
either way,
council member.
Baby Yoda. I don't think you've watched Mandalorian, have you?
I haven't, but he's cute.
I haven't. I've heard good things.
I support him.
It's cute. I don't really like the memes that much. Like, I'm not, like, super into that. They're kind of like, it's like...
I mean, yeah.
It's like normie tier shit, you know? It's like, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's inevitable. It's like a cute little thing. I'm sure they're going to be... Disney World's just going to be shoved up the ass with just Baby
Disney's
Yoda
so smart
plush.
for being like, hey, take the baby.
It's smart. It's like, to me, it kind of, in my mind, sort of parallels like Detective Pikachu in a way. But I actually like Detective Pikachu, so...
Yeah, Detective Pikachu is a great movie.
Yeah.
No flaws whatsoever.
Okay.
Do
you have any other...
I got some stuff.
Go ahead.
Okay. I am reading something, and I can go into that in a minute, but I was wondering if you're reading anything right now.
I've been meaning to
or
read
like recently.
Recently, bro. I had the graphic literature class, so I read a bunch of comics.
Nice.
Like
like superhero comics or just random graphic novels about stuff?
Mishmash. Mostly random stuff. There's
Cool.
only like one or two superhero ones.
Okay.
Most notably,
That's cool.
dude, read some Lone Wolf and Cub. Excellent. It's like in a Japanese, I guess, technically manga from the 80s, but it's not like traditional, or it's not like what you know as manga today, where it's just like anime but on paper. It's like, you know, it's like sort of older Japanese style.
Interesting.
Very
Okay.
cool.
Cool.
And, yeah. Been meaning to read Lord of the Rings, but my God, that's like a real hell of a book.
That's a mish.
Yeah, and I'm gonna read Harry Potter next year
Cool.
because
Dude,
I hope to take a class on it.
Oh, okay.
Which is, I know, is weird and specific.
That sounds awesome. I would take that. Dude, I could
It's-
get an A+ in that class
Yeah.
without
It's
doing
pretty-
anything because I've read every book that many
It's
times.
like a glorified club that gives you like credits.
That's so good. I'm
Yeah.
transferring to Pierce, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's great. But reading. What are you reading?
Novel lane, I am reading Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Which our friend
Did you get it from Tom?
Yep,
Okay.
he lent it to me, and I'm enjoying it. I don't fully get it, but I get it.
It's really complicated. Do you watch the movie, the old one?
I did not.
I did. It's very corny because the
I
superhero.
figured.
It's weird because it's like an iconic superhero movie, but superhero movies
not
didn't hit the
really.
Iron Man phase. Oh, it's
Right.
not iconic. It's iconic in my mind. It's super out there, is what I would say.
Oh,
I think that's agreeable. But we hadn't had Iron Man yet, so we hadn't had like the big boom of like
That's true.
acceptable superhero movies. We had like Shaq and like
We had X-Men
Iron Man.
Origins Wolverine.
yeah.
Tom just said, "Hey, the Watchmen HBO show is great."
Yeah,
and that,
my parents are watching that.
and
It's
that
really good.
the book should be read first. So I'm reading it.
Yeah,
And then
I believe it happens after the show.
you also mentioned Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
I just read most of Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire for the first time in a long time, and it's so good. There's so much world building I forgot about. That's just
Yeah.
incredible. She juggles so many plot lines,
Mm-hmm.
and J.K. Rowling sucks because she's a fucking turf. Fuck you, J.K. Rowling.
Turf? Is that a British political thing?
It's transphobic. It's yeah. We're not gonna get into that right now.
She's probably just too old to understand it.
Yeah.
It could be ignorance. I don't know.
But,
I don't know if you could plead that anymore.
Yeah, but she also tries to be like, hey, Dumbledore's gay. So, like, you know, she's trying but doing the absolute bare minimum, and she's still hateful.
Was that really her attempt to like heal?
I mean, yeah, to an extent. So that's my problem with her. I don't want to get into that right now.
Yeah.
But world building, great. She was a great author.
Yeah, it was.
What I was actually going to bring up was I just read, for the first time in a while again, one of my favorite like pieces of fiction. I wouldn't call it a book because it's like this whole like online experience with like text and video and like GIFs. It's really creative. It's called 17776 by one of my favorite like writers and content creators, John Boyes, who does like mostly sports related content. And the story, it's in the year that I said as the title, and the characters are 3 space probes that we shot out in real life, that it's been so long they've gained sentience.
Oh wow.
And
like the golden disc with Elvis on it.
Right. And meanwhile on Earth, in the year like somewhere in the 2020s, everyone stopped aging and no one died and no one started being born.
This is like this piece of media was released recently?
A couple years ago, yeah.
Okay.
And basically, I don't know, there's all these weird rules, and like that's really like the delightful part about reading it. Like it's just a really interesting concept, and like so I'm not going to go into specifics because I think if you're listening to this, you should read it.
Okay. What was it called again? Just
17776. So 3 sevens.
17776.
And
fucking dude.
Basically, the gist is that humans, it's not like not everyone, but a lot of people will play ridiculous games of football, and the rules have completely changed in
like American football, or
American football, but the rules have changed in the most ridiculous ways, and like anything can be football.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, no, it's a really good concept. I highly recommend that. Great creator, very very cool.
Oh,
would recommend. Yeah.
Do you have any other genuine topics? Because I just have some dumb questions if you wanna.
I think you should go ahead.
All right. This has been a meme for a while now. But I've been listening to
Sage memes.
I've been doing Spotify Discover Weekly, and it's pretty good. And it's actually genuinely
Spotify's, I think, the best at it.
Decent stuff. This is a little more serious note, but this is just a brief thing. I think it's interesting because it really amplifies the idea that pretty much all media that we get is curated to us. Like a machine algorithm is giving it to us. Like I can't think of an instance where we go onto the internet and just raw find something without having it sort of intentionally directed to us for some reason, or to some audience, like on YouTube. Even if you're not logged into an account, there's genres, and the most popular things will rise to the surface. I guess the best thing you could do is on Reddit go to all new, if that's an option.
Yes.
And that's still in Reddit, but yeah, I don't know. It's just that interested me because it's
yeah, okay.
Because it's I guess it's just getting that from what songs I have favorited and put into playlists, and it does a pretty good job. There's only been a couple songs where I'm this is awful.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, usually it's I like this and I put it somewhere else. Sometimes it's okay, I'm skip next. And then sometimes 2 of them I've just been fuck you, Spotify. You think I listen to trash? But it was funny because to transition to what I was actually going to talk about, and I might have asked you this before, but I got some lo-fi music that because I've listened to lo-fi on YouTube.
Did you chill/relax study to it?
And exactly, I haven't listened to that playlist, but I was gonna ask you, what are your thoughts on lo-fi beats music to study/relax to?
It's fine.
That in particular, but just in general.
No, the type of music, it's a type, It's fine. I would almost never search it up. Yeah. But if it's background noise in a video, I would enjoy it.
Yeah. I've come to enjoy it a lot. I think it seems very clear to me though that it usually has its jankiness, but I think that's sort of the appeal in a way. A lot of the lo-fi that I used to listen to, just the kick drum is just intensely louder than everything else. So if you're not paying attention to it, it feels like it has a good beat, but then if you really try to pick out the individual instruments, it's I'm getting punched in the face every 2 seconds by this damn kick drum. But I mean, some people like that, even if it's so aggressive.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just musical taste, I guess I'm figuring out more towards what I'm into.
That's good. Just a quick thing. I don't want to delve too much into it, but this Juice WRLD song, R.I.P. I've just been I found it after his death. I don't want to bandwagon. Yeah. But I found a song that's so good, and I just wish I had listened sooner.
How much stuff does he have? I only know
2 albums.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I just know of Lucid Dreams.
So. Yeah. I found a song I really like by him, so I've been kind of bummed out. You know, he was like really young, so.
Yeah, another talent, man.
Yeah.
Our next segment on the podcast, a real brief one and a real stupid one.
A new one too.
It is new, apparently. I didn't realize. Is Would You Rather, and it's just dumb hypotheticals, just dumb would you rather's. Shout out to Simple Flips, but also shout out to Indigo, who's actually relevant right now because he's sort of the one who's inspired me to do this because he asks me dumb hypotheticals all the time.
You ask me dumb hypotheticals all the time
because I get it from him. I get inspired, and I'm like, I need someone else to. It's like a hierarchical system, and it goes to the top.
Okay.
But yeah, these are stupid ones.
Okay.
And I came up with them very quickly. I'll start out with maybe the better one.
Yeah, be loud and proud about it. Would you rather is stupid.
This is simple.
I don't know.
I'm sure this is on the internet. Would you rather always wake up on time, but feel kind of groggy? Or would you always wake up refreshed, but at least an inconvenient time? So at the bare minimum, it's like, I'm like 5 minutes late. But at the worst, it's like, I've been like an hour late. But you feel wonderful. Like
the second one is me, but I don't necessarily feel wonderful.
Well, that's sort of removing the benefit of the situation here.
I'd be early. Like, I'm late to everything, and I hate that about me. So I'd do that. I would just feel a little like shit in the morning.
I'm already late, and I'm gonna continue to be late. Fuck it. I'd rather be refreshed. I don't care.
That's fair.
I put myself over.
Wait, so like I can never be refreshed?
You're guaranteed to be groggy because you will.
I'm not doing that.
But it's not it's not super groggy. It's like like I'm a little like you can get over it. It's not like for the rest of your day is fucked. It's like your morning is like kind of messy. But you will guarantee.
How long?
You will be on time.
30 minutes. I feel like tired.
30 minutes to an hour. You're like, ugh.
That's a lot.
But you're never late. You're never that guy.
But I am awake enough to be ready.
Yes.
Get ready.
You feel groggy, but you are ready. You are going to be there on time. You're never going to get called out for that again.
Okay, and say I don't have anything to do, I can just sleep in. I don't have to wake up early and feel tired, right?
You don't have to, but if you don't have anything to do, you could wake up at a good hour and get productive, like boom. But
That's
you're going to feel like shit for the first hour.
Oh, yeah, I'd do that. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, they're both pretty good options.
Yeah, that's fair.
But I don't care about other people. I'm gonna wake up good. Second question. This one's trash. Would you rather cheat on your wife with a bee, or get cucked by a bee? I have to know this.
But this is a movie.
I know it's the plot to a movie, but I'm also asking. It's one of the 3 plots to the bee movie. 4.
There's. I want to leave the hive. I want to fuck this woman.
Fuck the bee hierarchical system. I need to take down the government.
Yeah. No,
like free the bees.
Yeah, free the bees.
Bee lives matter, and then
the world is dying.
Is ending.
What a great movie. Okay, so
debatable.
So my wife cheats on me with a bee, or
you're fucking the bee, and your wife like finds out and you're a cheater. So in one of them you're a bad guy. You're the bad guy.
Okay, hang on.
But you're not a cuck.
Okay, hang on. In the movie, they're not married, so
they're just dating.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. But in this instance,
I'm not an expert on bee movie lore.
You're married. You're married. So either you're caught cheating.
I'm married in this.
You're married.
That's not fair.
The consequences are higher. No,
that's not
stakes
fair.
Are higher. Look, either you're a cuck, all right, but you don't have to have sex with a bee, and you're the morally higher position, or, you don't get cucked.
I'm just
morally lower position.
But you just crush the bee with your dick.
No, it's like a bee movie bee.
Still.
Well, would you rather fuck a bee-sized bee or a human-sized bee?
Excuse.
Yeah. What do bees have?
Bee-sized bee is me crushing the bee with my dick.
Yeah.
Human-sized bee is me fucking a bee, which I don't want to do.
Okay. Well, look. Let me.
I'm not saying it's a good option, but I'd rather.
What do bees have? What hole do they have? Do they poop? They have to poop. They're an animal.
Do bees have cloacas?
They're not birds. They're bugs.
I don't care. Hang on, I'm gonna check.
Okay, check real quick. What hole?
Do bees have cloacas?
What hole does a bee have, and what is the quickest method of getting in there?
Each drone sticks his endophallus or bee penis.
They have a bee penis
into the queen's sting chamber. That's gross.
Sting chamber? That's not a euphemism. That's what it's called.
Then that's that for the drone. Some describe bee mating as a drone's sexual suicide, but just the beginning for the now inseminated queen.
Aptly put, HuffPost. So you don't die, but so they have a
Do
pussy.
bees have assholes?
We just got told they have a bee pussy. So
Wait, hang on. Do bees have buttholes? Yahoo Answers.
Yeah, I'm just not gonna give you the right answer. It's gonna be a bunch of horny guys.
My friend and I were talking about going to a sauna, and she said to put honey on her skin to make it smooth. And I said that honey is just bee crap, and then we started talking about how honey is made. And we somehow got to wondering if bees have holes.
Before we even find anything,
hang
honey
on,
is
can we
vomit?
That's true. Can we appreciate if bees have holes?
That's a good question. Good statement.
9 answers. Bees do have buttholes in a sense, but honey is bee vomit. Here's a gif of a bumblebee pooping. We're gonna watch this.
Okay, well, would you fuck a bee in its bee vagina?
No.
In its stinger hole? Oh! That's like a bird. It's like piss.
It sure is. File bsquirt.gif.
So then you would just like lay your dick on a small bee and kill it.
Correct. I'm bookmarking this.
Okay, then what about your wife? Oh, whatever, dude. What about your wife? You cheating on your wife with a bee, or you a cuck? She's not like ruined. She's like a little upset at you for like a week. She's like,
oh, that's fine.
You fucked a bee.
Yeah, I'll crush the bee with my dick because that's all that's happening. I'm not fucking the bee.
All right, good. I appreciate that you're not a cuck. I would do the same.
Yeah.
I'm not a cuck, especially towards a bee. What? Look. All right. I didn't have enough time to come up with any better hypotheticals.
Although I appreciated that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't want to keep you here for too long. I guess real quick, did you have any dreams? Dream sequence? I'm not gonna go back on any dreams, but I did have a couple recent dreams.
Not recently, but go ahead. Not recently for me.
All right. Well, this is really vague and stupid.
Cool.
But
my favorite.
What was it? I was just you know, you had like the one dream where you're eating that like crazy cereal that tasted like ultralight beams. Or not the cereal.
Ice cream that tasted like flashing lights.
Flashing lights.
I didn't get to eat it.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you got to eat it.
No, the guy's son gave a tuberculosis cough in the dream, and then the parents rush him out of the back, and I'm just standing there. Where's my ice cream?
Yeah, no, I was eating in a dream I was eating weird cereal flavors, and I was eating these mini wheats. There was one mini wheats flavor that was chaos mini wheats, and they were just pitch black, and they were just destroying things around them. And when I ate them,
tearing at the fabric of reality.
Yeah, they were the cereal bowl was cracking. It was, okay. And the milk was turning blood red.
Okay, that's a really funny concept. They're still frosted though, right?
Yeah, they're still it's black on black frosting, and I ate it and it was fine. It was I think I had a responsibility to eat them, or else they would shatter the universe.
But that would hurt your stomach.
No, it was fine.
I don't think even your stomach acid can handle chaos mini wheats.
And also
I just don't think you're tough enough. I don't think you're equipped.
I don't think I am either, but apparently Dream Me is the savior of the universe.
Fair.
There was another box of mini wheats that I wanted to eat that were ice mini wheats. They were they weren't frozen, but they had a flavor as if they were frozen. And they seemed really good.
So they taste like snow.
In my mind, they were really sought after. I was these are amazing. And then I heard my stepmother crying in the other room, and I was I should probably deal with that. And when I woke up, the baby was crying, and I was okay, that makes sense. And you know what else makes sense with the cereal, is the past 5 fucking days in a row, I've woken up hungry, as you do, and I'm I'm gonna make something to eat. And every time I go into the cupboard, dope, we have some amazing cereal choices. And then in the fridge we have no fucking milk. So
sucks.
Literally, instead of dreaming about flying or anything cool, I'm so stuck on cereal.
Yeah,
I can't
that's
leave
funny.
it. Okay.
I think actually this makes for a good ending topic.
Yeah. We'll wrap
fucked up types of mini wheats that have certain properties and have certain effects.
Oh, you're just saying spitball?
Yeah.
Okay, well, mini wheat burrs, dude. You know what a burr is? Those little spike balls out in the desert? They're filled with that.
So it's Burr mini wheats because the
Yeah.
format is chaos,
You know what's- yeah.
frosted, icy.
You know what's a good idea is mini wheat all-in-ones, and they have little milk in them. So you take a bite, it's got the milk and the mini wheat all in one.
You, my friend, are hired,
Dude.
That's fire. I would eat
That's
that.
one. I think the easiest thing you could do is just make different frostings. Strawberry frosting. I don't know if
Yeah,
you've
no,
done
but
that.
I'm talking about like
bad?
like metaphysical, like chaos mini
Oh.
wheats, like not real life, but like
Dude, fabric of reality mini wheats. They're woven with just rainbow, like fluorescent colored streams of just universal.
that would taste pretty good, probably.
I imagine it would taste very cold and it would like expand in your body. It would be like if you just like
Comfortable with that.
if you just like injected nitrogen into your bloodstream and just popped and just shattered and you just felt like the most excruciating pain, like you just suffered the bends and then you died.
I'd do it.
I don't know, you got any mini wheats flavors? I just threw you like 4.
Yeah, but only one of them like really worked.
Well, one of them was good.
That's true.
The others were like just harmful.
Let me think. I'm just thinking like radioactive mini wheats, like they have a half-life.
Like you could put a Geiger counter next to it and it would start like freaking out.
Yeah, like you pour a bowl and it had like in the box, like if you eat it not quickly enough, it'll just be gone.
Oh.
Like it will legitimate radioactive decay is what I'm talking about.
Dude, like acid mini wheats where they like burn through the box. You have to get like a specially sold separately like sort of metallic box or like carbon fiber that could sustain it. But it's perfectly safe inside of your mouth because you have saliva. And everyone knows saliva is the ultimate counter to every form of acid.
Neutralizes acid. That's fucking funny. I feel like we can think of a couple more.
Bro.
No.
Mini wheats. Mini wheats, but they're made out of cardboard, and they look like little mini wheats boxes, and then the box is just one giant actual mini wheat. So you eat the box, and then the little mini wheats are just like accessory, and that's it. And then you throw them away. They're all trash.
I have a fucking headache thinking about that. That's the perfect place to end everything.
The ultimate fucking shit ass mini wheats.
That's the worst thing ever. All right, peace, guys. I thought this was pretty good, and I'm excited. We might something we might do is some like extra episodes over calls that aren't filmed but are recorded, and I'm just excited. I'm like really into the podcast right now.
Yeah, I'm really
excited.
excited.
Yeah. Anyway, peace.
See ya.